What's up, YouTube? Back with another video, man. This one right here gonna be from Men Need to Be Heard. And it's gonna be another modern woman making up things about men, claiming we the problem when really men just walked away because modern women said, don't approach. Let's get into the video.
The crap that these women come up with.
This is a question for the men. If you're not a man, keep scrolling. Okay, so men. Why are we hating women? Why are we hating women?
Hating women? Oh, darling, men don't hate women. Not in the least. Tired of them, exhausted with all their never-ending drama, delusions, and ridiculous demands and expectations?
Yeah.
Sure. But hate? Nah.
I feel like women are...
You have no reason to hate women, bro. Just think about it. Most things that women bring to the table, men can do themselves. It's not hard. Everything that y'all do for men, we can clearly do it ourselves. The most important thing that men need from women is kids, and y'all don't even want to give us that. So once y'all take that off the table, most men are going to just be like, forget about it. I'm done.
hating men, and men are now hating women. They don't want to get married. They don't want to live with them. They, they just want to be single forever. Like, what's going on here?
What's going on here? Well, you said it yourself. It's all about the feels. And more specifically, how women demand that their fee-fees be the priority. In fact, they're the only thing that matters. While men, well, they're not even allowed to have any. So, yeah, men are done. That said, you are right. Men don't want to live with women, don't want to marry them, don't even want to talk to them or be around them because, as we keep telling you, and you keep refusing to accept, there's no point anymore. In fact, with all your it's all men and me too and believe all women bullshit, not to mention the rampant false allegations y'all make on a daily basis, you've made it.
Right. Shannon Sharp, Melissa Ford, you know what I'm saying? The bus driver lady. He got on the bus. Like, bruh. Like, the man bashing is crazy, especially in the black community, bro. The ladies bash us so much, bro. And at the end of the day, black men are still 85% married to their race. The small percentage of men that they outside their race get. We get all the flack just for them, and we get all the flack for that. We're not liking weaves and wigs, bro. You're not going to get us to like weaves and wigs. I'm sorry. We like natural curly hair.
It's dangerous for men to engage with you in any way. The safest option, the only option for men, is to do exactly what they are doing and have been doing, which is to walk away. That doesn't mean men hate women. It means that they've realized that women, as a collective group, have made it abundantly clear for decades now that they hate men. Hate them, disrespect them, don't value them. In fact, don't even see them as human beings. So it's not hate that men are feeling. It's just them reacting to women's hate and making the smart, intelligent, well thought out decision to no longer engage with it.
Are all you men into men now?
Ah, yes, the homophobic insult women are now hurling as they...
And they claim they so not T-phobic, but they claim they so inclusive, because they the ones that, push the agenda like, oh, yeah, men want to be women, he's a woman. But soon as a man don't want to be with a woman, what they do? Or don't want to deal with women because of their behavior, he's gay. So how y'all going to insult gay men but be cool with gay men at the same time? If I was gay men, I would be disappointed and, kind of like saying something about this rhetoric because it's not fun. It's funny how they can use that against us but act like they're inclusive with gay people. Like, I think men like gay men. I think men respect gay men more than women do.
Right, a cope. No, darling, we aren't into men, which is exactly why we're rejecting you. Because as I just said, you're trying to be a man. You're trying to be men. And hence, you have nothing to offer to us.
Like, what's going on?
Well, I just told you, but let me clear it up a bit more so that maybe it sinks in. What's going on is feminism. The feminism that has taught women that being feminine is bad. Being a woman is bad. No, what they've done instead is to encourage women to become men. It's why they're running around saying, you need to have a big roster. Don't settle down. Don't get married. And for the love of God, don't have children because apparently doing so destroys your body and your life. Now, those aren't things that men actually believe, but what feminism has convinced women are things that men think and do. Put another way, you've all fallen for the greatest scam in the history of mankind. Y'all have said you want to escape the yoke that is the family and relationships and be set free. Though now that freedom, in the end, not only isn't bringing happiness, it's leading to you being controlled. You've lost control of your thoughts, your means of expression, your freedom to choose. It's leading to women being oppressed by the very same group that is claiming they're trying to fight against oppression. Oh, what? You think that's ridiculous? You don't believe me? Then if that's the case, why do y'all hate motherhood, hate marriage, and call the women who embrace those things traitors, pick-me's, and worse? Because that is indeed what's happening to those women. And it's all being done to keep women in general in control. Keep them oppressed and convince them to toss away their femininity and embrace their masculinity. The very same masculinity that feminism claims is toxic. Yeah, really.
I'm so confused.
Right, they behave like the worst men in the dating market and expect the dating market to not have trash and to not have pee in it. They behave like the same men they complained about. They behave like the same men they didn't want to be with when they got set free from not having to be married. But they out here behaving like the same men that they were trying to run away from. So what do you expect to get out of a behaving like a man who move around and sleep around with multiple women? You're going to run into men that behave like that. You're not going to run into the good man because you have kicked all the good men to the curb because you want to behave like men.
I feel like we're creating a divide here, folks.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. We get it. And by we mean you, feminists and women in general. See, you've waged war against men for over 50 years now, and men have had it. And instead of responding in kind, like you're claiming, instead of getting angry or spewing hatred and toxicity and all the other things you women have done, are doing, and are going to continue to do, well, men are doing what men do, silently walking away. Men aren't creating a divide. No, that's already been done by women. What's changed is men now see it for what it is and are saying, okay, you do you, we'll do us, and never the two shall meet.
If men didn't have the internet, bro, we'd be lost. We wouldn't even understand what's going on. We wouldn't even be able to put men up on game and understand female nature because a lot of men have been lost for a long time. But now that women starting to show exactly who they are, especially spreading like wildfire on the internet, men are like, I'm not putting up with it. I'm out, bro. I'm not doing it. And I don't blame men, man. I do not blame men for walking away. But at the same time, I don't want men walking away from the good women.
Put another way, y'all said you don't want men, don't need them. So what the hell's the problem? Oh, right. You got what you wished for. You got exactly what feminists told you to wish for. And now you're finding out it was all a scam. You're miserable, broke, alone, and unhappy. So much for the Garden of Eden feminism told you was going to exist.
Can we come back together?
Well, I can answer that in one word. No. I mean, it's a nice sentiment and all, but no. Those days are done. You didn't just tear down the bridges, ladies. Oh, no. You napalmed them and then followed up with a B-2 bunker buster afterward. And the thing you all have failed to realize is that men don't think like women. Men don't forgive and forget. Once you dismiss them, once you demean them, once you disrespect them, there is no coming back from it. Because men know that if you've done it before, you're for damn sure gonna do it again. So no, sorry, darling, but as I said, you burned that bridge to the ground. So now you're gonna get to live with the consequences of that action. Perhaps maybe you should have thought it through a bit more before you did. But hey, we all know logic and reason isn't exactly what women do, is it? It's all about the feels, and well, this time you're gonna pay the price for those little fifis.
I love men. And I want men to start loving women again. Like, I don't know. What do we need to do? Let me know and we can...
We never stop loving women. We always gonna love women. But guess what? Women are just like, you can treat women just like family. You can love your family from a distance. And that's what men are doing. We just loving y'all from a distance, man. Because I'm quite sure if a man sees a woman going through something or a woman hurting, most of the time a man will jump and try to rescue her, try to help her out. But as far as dealing with y'all in relationships, men are not doing that no more because y'all have told most men, especially 80% of men who go out here and work hard to get the little money that they have and appreciate the money that they have, that they ain't good enough. And you can sit up here and try to talk about you love men and come back to the table when you literally just said, oh, what are y'all, gay? Like, bro, men are not about to put up with the shame and language, man. Men would rather, men would rather off themselves, think about it, 600,000 men off themselves a year. Or men would rather just go monk mode than to put up with drama, especially from women that they understand they have no control over. Or women that can just slander their name, false allegations, take them for all their money. Men are not falling for that, man. Sorry.
I can try to get the congregation together and we could try to move forward so we can all start loving each other again.
You say congregation, we say coven. Darling, you can do whatever the hell you want. But until y'all start cleaning up your own house, until y'all start holding yourselves and all the other women out there accountable for all your actions, until you take responsibility for what you've done and are doing, there's no point in even trying. And we all know the odds of you doing any of those things, let alone all of them, are slim and none. And Slim left town a long time ago.
I don't know. What am I missing? Can you please fill me in? I'm very, 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 very confused.
Oh. Well, I just told you. And I'm putting the odds on all the women denying what I'm saying is true at 100%. They're going to go around and deny that they've done anything wrong. They're going to find a way to blame the men. They're going to do anything and everything they can to avoid taking any of the aforementioned accountability and responsibility. And how do I know that's going to be the case? How do I know that's going to be how it goes? Easy, because men have been telling you what they think and feel about how you've treated them for decades now. And instead of hearing it, instead of listening, you've denied it. You've told men they're wrong, and then doubled down on that toxicity you display time and time again. So only a fool would think it's going to be any different this time. Maybe, just maybe, if women collectively got their heads out of their asses, stopped being so arrogant and narcissistic, and not only listened to men, but actually heard what they're saying, then sure, things might change. But you'd have a better chance of finding a Marvel movie without a female empowerment lecture crammed into it than...
Man need to be heard. It's so great, man. The way he put his thoughts together, the way he, carry himself, man. Just the way he word things out, you know what I'm saying, for the people and for men. Like, I love his channel, man. Like, a lot of men need to go subscribe to his channel because he put things in perspective to where you can understand. You getting wisdom from somebody that been here for a while, longer than you, and know what he's talking about. He always know what he's talking about. He never miss. I'm gonna say that. Man need to be heard. He never miss. And yeah, man, more men need to just focus on themselves, worry about themselves. Like, let women be the last thing that you worry about. And man, look, for the most part, all women are not bad, but long as you know the traits and the female nature of when you see a red flag in a woman, you will be all right out here, man. So all I'm gonna say is stay focused on yourself, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, man, leave a comment in the comment section, and I'm out here. Till next time. Peace, y'all. Love.